The genetic code is a sequence of codons. A codon is a set of 3 nucleotides in an mRNA molecule. The nucleotides, we're just going to be identifying them by the 1-letter symbol for their base. So we would be identifying them as C or G or A or U because we're talking about mRNA. So every set of 3 nucleotides or 3 of these 1-letter symbols represents a codon. Codons contain a code, or they correspond to an amino acid. So every single codon or every set of 3 nucleotides corresponds to a specific amino acid. Remember that the job of mRNA is to carry instructions for protein synthesis. Proteins are just a long chain of amino acids connected together in the correct order. So every single set of 3 nucleotides in an mRNA molecule corresponds to one particular amino acid. There are 64 possible 3-letter combinations using the letters C, G, A, and U. That's a ton. There are only 20 amino acids. So that means that many of these 3-letter combinations are going to correspond to the same amino acid. There's multiple codons that correspond to any one particular amino acid. It is important that not that you have the codons memorized, that's a lot of information to memorize, but that you know how to relate a codon to an amino acid. And the way that you would do this is just by using a codon chart or some sort of table. On the internet, if you just search for codon chart and then look at the images, so not the full search result, but just the images, you're going to get a ton of different tables of codons. And as you can see, there are many different ways to visually represent the genetic code. You can pick one that is the most visually appealing to you, like I like this one right here, and then this will show you the relationship between the amino acid and the codon. There's different ways that these are organized. And you can, like, if you look at this one for a while, you can get the hang of how this particular one is organized. They're not all organized in this exact same way. This particular chart is using the 3-letter abbreviation for the amino acids, which is pretty standard because we don't want to use the 1-letter abbreviation and risk getting it confused with the 1-letter abbreviation for the nucleotides base pairs. So just kind of look through the internet, or you can look through your textbook and find a version of this that looks, the most appealing to you, and just save it or have it handy so that you can use it when you're working on homework problems that are related to the genetic code.